Switzerland is known for its chocolates, cheese, and it's also known for the Swiss watches. Watchmaking is a fine art, and there are a lot of luxury watch brands for whom Switzerland is a home. So in this half an hour, we'll take you through the history of watchmaking. We'll see some of the luxury brands who make watches from years and years, and also watch some watchmaking happening. Complicated yet artistic, that's the world of fine watchmaking. Salon International de la Haute Horlogerie, or SIHH, in its 24th year set stage for 16 prestigious masons. A platform where these luxury watchmakers showcased their latest pieces of art. SIHH, or popularly known as the Geneva Watch Show, is an event which every watch enthusiast eagerly waits for. This event sets the trend for the forthcoming watchmaking year. This fair is known for raising the standards, increasing the complications and the creativity, and also setting new benchmarks in the world of fine watchmaking year after year. This private and exclusive event was this year held from January 20th to 24th and was a great success. Here we saw the entire luxury watch industry meeting under one roof with a lot of enthusiasm to see the new products, the latest designs, the complications, and to witness the setting of trends for the year 2014. SIHH is operated by the Richemont Group and a few other participating brands. An event which helps us understand what some of the major luxury watch brands are doing and what their focus will be for this year and beyond. Every exhibitor at the fair had its own individual style.
The Maisons are quite happy of this edition, especially because there were a lot of new collections, new products to present, and they had a great interest from the retailers and the press, and it seems that the business was quite good.
This unique 5-day exhibition is every year organized by the Fondation de la Haute Horlogerie with a motive to keep the magic of time alive. Held exclusively by invitation for the trade and media only. Visitors here witness a display of creativity, of extraordinary craftsmanship, along with the latest collection of these prestigious brands. Only one day out of the 5 days was open to customers which were invited by the brands to see these pieces of art. And all this action was happening in the city of Geneva. Geneva, Switzerland's second most populous city, and is also Switzerland's financial center, ranked as world's 9th most important financial center by the Global Financial Center Index. Swiss is the hub for fine watchmaking because of its craftsmanship and art of fine details. And as time is all about precision, they are known for precision tool industry. And so the city of Geneva is rightly known as the capital of fine watchmaking. And therefore, it comes as no surprise that this city has been the first choice for the SIHH organizers. This Geneva Time Fair was held at the Palais Expo Geneva, spread across a whopping 30,000 square meter area, and approximately 12,500 visitors took part this year, including the international retailers, the journalists, brand representatives, and some special guests. This fair helps increase the international profile of these watchmakers, boost their sales, and helps them exhibit their finesse. Visitors can see the sample of fine art. Meet the designers, the artists who created these magnificent pieces. This year SIHH showcased plenty of simple, classic designs, three-hand watches and skeletonized dials, all very attractive and pocket-friendly. And then there were some wildly designed or prized timepieces meant to attract the media and the consumer attention.
In this world of luxury watches, it's time now for us to take a short break. We'll be right back with a lot more information just for you. With an eye on the sky, on sun or moon or sometimes the stars, and your feet on the ground. That was the way in ancient world to actually measure time. So before we understand the luxury watches and its working, it's very important to understand the history. So let's take you through the journey into the history of watches.
Time has long been a dimension untamed by man. Apart from luxurious handmade timepieces, the SIHH 2014 at Geneva also staged an exhibition, Horologie, a Child of Astronomy, curated by the Fondation de la Horologie. This exhibition narrated the fascinating story of man tracking the sun, moon, earth, stars and the universe in order to tame time.
SIHH is a big name in the world of luxury watches, and so are the prestigious 16 watch brands present here.
16 of the most elite watch brands in the world showed innovations in several interesting complications. Talking about the trends, this year saw treasures of gold and enamel. Chronographs, tourbillon and moon phase dominated in men's watches, with some brands introducing these features in materials like ceramic and diamond-like carbon. The novelties rolled out for ladies were enamel dials, diamond-studded complications and many vintage designs. A Swiss watchmaking mason since 1830, owned by Richemont Group, has been built on its watchmaking heritage and the commitment of a visionary. Bon & Mercier maintains the spirit where attention to every detail goes beyond the manufacture of watches. Sensible, not snazzy, seems to be the new mantra for the luxury watch industry. Though one of the most coveted complications in a watch, tourbillon being too common to catch the attention of watch collectors these days. But Bon & Mercier's modestly priced tourbillon watch got immense appreciation from one and all. The Bon & Mercier Clifton 1892 Flying Tourbillon is the brand's first tourbillon watch. Its inspiration was a tourbillon pocket watch created by the company in 1892. Comes in rose gold case with a diameter of 45.5 mm and only 30 pieces will be made.
The chronograph was a star. Then of course we had a very highlight piece, which is a Clifton Tourbillon 1892, a flying tourbillon. Very nice way to explain all the watchmaking know-how and the tradition of the brand. You know, we are celebrating 184 years of history. But there's one star I like very much, the one I'm wearing, which is a Clifton Date Retrograde, cased in a 43 case, with a beautiful dial, very sober, but a lot of watchmaking, and I'm sure quite an exciting piece for those who are discovering the watchmaking world at Bon & Mercier.
An ever-innovative pursuit of excellence nurtured by the family-owned firm since 1875. In fact, Audemars Piguet, based in the cradle of Swiss watchmaking near Geneva, is the last remaining family-owned watch brand, which is raring to go ahead with daring experiments in material science, bold new design motifs and evolutions of well-loved, long-lasting icons in watchmark. The brand is recognized for its iconic timepiece, the Royal Oak, which has continuously been invented and shown how groundbreaking and rebellious it can be.
We make very beautiful watches in the outside but also in the inside. And then there's a lot of history behind the brand. There's a lot of thought process behind the brand. There's an origin, which is Le Brassus since 1875. There is all the watchmaker behind the brand. There's a lot of respect for the industry and for the trade. And Audemars Piguet is one of the best names in the world today.
Audemars Piguet unveiled 6 new 42mm models with ceramic components and sapphire case backs in the Royal Oak collection.
But in the collection for 2014, I obviously love the new offshore line, okay, which has completely been redone. The new concept with the white ceramic, which I think has seen a great success. And we'll see what we love next.
90 years ago, Montblanc created a writing instrument that became an icon in the culture of writing. The passion of aesthetics, craftsmanship and quality gave birth to a highly functional, exclusive and timelessly beautiful object for daily use, the Meisterstück Heritage Collection of Watches.
2014, as you rightfully say, we're celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Meisterstück fountain pen. And that product, the Meisterstück fountain pen, stands like nothing else for the values of the Montblanc brand. It stands for finest craftsmanship, it stands for technical inventiveness and perfect quality, and it stands for a sophistication of design to the last level of detail. And we wanted to take the spirit of Meisterstück and actually translate it into a complete new watch collection, the Meisterstück Heritage Watch Collection.
Also as fascinating as ever, Montblanc showed the homage to Nicolas Ressac, chronograph inspired by the 1821 chronograph of Nicolas, which was actually a stopwatch in a box.
Montblanc is very much built on 3 pillars, on finest European craftsmanship with our famous writing instruments made in Germany, our watch manufacturers in Switzerland and our leather production in Florence, Italy. And it is with Montblanc about innovation and performance, so that these products are not only on the highest quality level, but also in terms of design. Third pillar, it's about sophistication and refinement, so that you really have products that are not out a couple of seasons later, but that are refined, contemporary products that are timeless in style.
The 2014 Aquatimer collection from IWC comes with inspired technical features, even more in-house calibers and a patented IWC bracelet quick change system. For the first time ever, a horologic complication in the form of a perpetual calendar with a large digital date display appears in this watch family. Bronze likewise makes its debut as a metal for the case. The Swiss watch manufacturer is also launching 4 special editions in support of the work of Charles Darwin Foundation.
The IWC Schaffhausen brand has a long history in design. Looking back in our archives and our museum, it's really impressive to see what wonderful pieces have been created the last 140 years. I mean, there's a couple of really stunning pieces, remarkable designs, which became icons, design icons over the years.
Something new from Parmigiani for 2014 was their Metro collection of timepieces. They make so much of their watches in-house, including the cases, the dials and of course the movement. And what is more important is that this is the first men's watch from the brand. The Tonda Metrograph comes in 40mm wide steel case. Inside the watch is an in-house made caliber PF315 automatic chronograph movement, a combination of legibility, utility and sheer refinement from a prestigious brand makes the Metrograph collection rather desirable this year.
This collection was developed and designed for these people. You know. It's a steel and diamonds on strap or metal bracelet, and it's a very easygoing watch. You wake up, you go to the gym with a watch. From the gym, you go to the office with a watch. In the night, you go to the theater or to the bar or to a party with the same watch. It's relaxing. You can wear it all day long, and for any kind of activities. And we are convinced that this part of collection will be a good business, will be a good business because of this young generation.
For a brand that focuses on its heritage, Paneria also knows how to adapt with time. 2014 sees a lefty version of a modern chronograph that looks a lot like it comes out of the past. The neat vintage looks of PAM 579 add a warm sense of character to a modern in-house made Paneria moment. While the iconic 1950s style case is large at 47 mm wide, it is light, being produced in titanium.
The pocket watches are the celebration of Panerai history, because when the Panerai family start to work on the watches industry, they assembled just pocket watches. If you check in their own pictures regarding the shop in Florence, you see just pocket watches. That's why sometimes we realize some edition, not historical, but using the same case as the Panerai historic and the specific movement, in order to celebrate, to remind that inside the DNA of Panerai there is also the pocket watch.
Piaget's supremacy in ultra-thin mechanical movements has earned the brand a special place among the great Swiss watchmakers. Talking of trends, thin is in this year, and Piaget, the master of ultra-thin timepieces, broke records by introducing Altiplano 38mm 900P, the world's thinnest mechanical watch ever. Just 3.65 mm thick. It has been launched to commemorate Piaget's 140th anniversary. The Altiplano 900P has an 18K gold case, white or rose, and will cost roughly $20,000 US.
It's time now to take a short break. There's a lot more to know and to understand from this world of time, but after the break.